This is our very first Koenigsegg delivery as Koenigsegg London. I would say normally we wouldn't come to the delivery of the car before it reaches the dealership, but because this is our first one, there is no normally. But we're very passionate about seeing this whole process start to finish, so we wanted to receive it before it even gets to us. And it's just come fresh from Anglehome, and we're going to inspect it, make sure it's cool, and then we're going to get it over to our service centre, and oh my days, look at that. So this actually got spotted a few months back now, having its sort of final PDI at the factory. Yeah. So every Koenigsegg has a sort of shakedown at the factory, and spotters have become very aware of this, and they kind of wait at the gates. And it's interesting because we see all the different specs from around the world being tested, and then we're like, oh, there's ours. Yeah. It's very cool. I can't get over the wing. I mean, it's nuts, isn't it? It looks like something from a transformer, doesn't it? Absolutely bizarre. I've seen some pretty tight trucks over the years. That is nuts. With lots of goodies and gifts. Don't think that's because it's Christmas, it just comes with lots of kit. They're nice. Look at this. That's a really nice seat cover that comes with it. I thought they only use those in factory, but it ships with those, which is really cool. So you can't actually tell, but the interior is primary white, so it's called Snow White interior and chili red exterior. This thing is punchy. The spec makes it look fast, if that makes sense. It's really bright. Adam's looking for free hoodie. I think it is. I think in there is wash kit. Recharger. Protection film. So there's bespoke little bits for wings and winglets and things. Yeah. I never ever get tired of seeing inside these things.
No, absolutely not. It's
it
awesome.
Just blows my mind every single time. Last month we were up at the factory and we were speaking to one of the Koenigsegg team who was assembling this subframe. But to actually see it in the car is special. I mean, the back of the transmission, because this has the lightning speed transmission, it is tiny. What car can you think of where the back of the transmission is within the wheel circumference of the car? It's bonkers. Most transmissions, they'd be hanging out here.
I'm absolutely frozen.
It is freezing.
Freezing cold.
Yeah. This is why we started the Uncut channel, just to show you how it really goes down. Salubrious truck yard.
In our cars, high-vis. James in the mobile editing suite.
Right, this is it. Yeah, I've just dropped these over there. So let's see how these look. You've seen the lights.
What are they? Yeah.
Oh yeah. CSL lights, but they don't actually swap the lights. They just change the module in the lights, and it changes it from clear to yellow.
Of course they do.
Which is a lot more cost effective than swapping out a new light cluster, for sure. Now, it's as broader and practical platform as you would hope it would be.
How many miles have you done in it since the mods?
Since the mods, 4,000 I would say.
How you finding it?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
It's great. Check out this. Magnets.
Oh, no way.
Magnets. It's so obvious.
Is it quite sturdy?
Try it.
Oh!
Hello. Ideas with purpose. it's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that.
So it's good for show plates. You just whack it on and off.
That's a really good idea.
Just easy.
Need to be giving it a start. I don't think I've heard it since it's had the exhaust in.
With the stock exhaust, it's like a sewing machine. You just This sounds how you would imagine it should do
sound.
from factory.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get what you're saying.
It's like a Dyson with the muffler out.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's how it should sound.
But that sounds OEM.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah.
That is with a pipe on it. It's a sensible pipe. It's still retained OPF, so it's all within
Regs, yeah.
warranty and regs.
Yeah.
But it's just enough to make it fruity enough when you're on it, without it being droney on a long run.
Right.
And the original idea with this car was because of this, it was going to act as a sort of tracking car because of split tail. And the reality is we've used it like that with this split tail like twice. We end up now just adhering the cameras to the car rather than anything in the back of the car. So good.
Oh.
Yeah. Still quite a lot of work left, isn't there? Quite a lot of work. Go check this out. Oh, how cool is that? Run us through then. How did you do this?
A lot of touring back and forth.
Was it?
Yeah. Look, we had the design drawings, and then it was just tinkering with getting the proper, to make it look good, really.
Yeah.
To make it look the proper proportion. So it turned out really well.
The choice of marble, now I've seen it, is spot on.
Yeah.
Because at first we were like, do we just go classic black and white? But I think it would have been too harsh.
I think the warmer colours works really well for it. Again, in shops you want to use the warmer colours because it makes people feel like more at home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and
This has been water jet, is it?
water jet. Yeah.
How long does it take to cut out?
Quite a while. I think it's because they cut out each piece individually,
Right.
and it all has to be CAD drawn off your drawings.
Okay.
So there was a lot of, again, because it's a hard surface, a hard tile, there had to be adjustments always, just to make it work. Because again, when you lift it, to make sure it doesn't break, but before you lay it, so
Mate, it sounds really stressful.
Yeah.
So they will have done a few trial cuts on a few pieces first.
there was quite a few breakages.
Was there?
Yeah, and then we just had to tinker the design to make sure that everything worked. And then obviously you have to make sure that it will stand the test of delivery.
Of course.
Yeah, so because obviously these come from, Europe, these come from Italy.
Will you put individual pieces, or will it go in as a tile?
Usually we would do individual pieces, but I actually requested them to epoxy it.
Okay.
So this now comes as one piece.
Right, okay.
So that
It's quite helpful, right?
it's easier to lay. It can be seen. It can be seen in one piece basically so that you can come and view it in one piece before it goes down.
What was the work you did for Claridge's? Because that was quite a do, wasn't it?
Yeah, we done basically their staff quarters.
Okay.
But again, it was all high end marble, and it was quite a lot of work. Yeah, and instead of grout joints, they actually used brass inserts.
Brass inlays.
Yeah, so that alone, the setting out of that was actually quite a lot of tinkering to get it properly. Yeah. So instead of you'll have grout joints here.
Yes.
But instead they would have run brass inlays. But
What do we think of that? Don't you put any more stress on your head. Wow. Brass inlay.
Yeah.
That sounds expensive.
Yeah, it was, it's very, very time consuming. For the leg of this, you will have to cut the brass at each joint, and you don't get one consecutive run of brass. Yeah, you don't get. Whereas with the grout, obviously, it's more unified, basically. Yeah.
It almost feels a disservice to call these tiles. They're so big.
Yeah. So they're 1.2 by 1.2.
It's big.
Yeah, it's big. Yeah. I mean,
It's
tiles.
nice. It's gonna give that psychological feeling of
Yeah,
wide space.
grandness, yeah. Tiles now come 3 meters by 1 meter. We've done a few jobs recently where they've just covered the full, from floor to ceiling in one tile. Yeah, yeah, floor to ceiling. So maybe this is maybe around 3 meters.
Yeah.
So you could put one tile. Yeah. And the amazing part is the tile is 6 mil thick.
So no pressure installing that at all?
No. Pressure for the guys lifting it.
I bet, yeah.
Do you know what to eat here? Oh my god.
Okay. Lamb shawarma. So
French fries, yes.
we'll be open before Christmas, which is good.
You've done a lot. Just starting from a YouTube channel and opening your own brand.
It's not just me, we've got a great team.
Yeah, but come on,
But it's amazing, yeah.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you.
No, far away, you're a captain.